everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Wesley Meyer. I am a realtor here in the Nashville area. Today we're going to be talking about something that's super passionate to me in my life and my family's life. It's running. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my channel to not miss any of my weekly videos. I talk a lot about Nashville life, real estate, the housing market, interest rates, all that fun stuff. If you or anyone you know is looking to purchase or sell a home here in the Nashville area, reach out to me. I'd love to meet with you and get a plan in place. I also host a free first-time homebuyer consultation with myself and my team. That link is in the description to sign up for that. So without further ado, let's get into my favorite places to run in the city of Nashville. A little bit about myself. It is no secret that I'm a big fan of running. It's been a part of my life for almost 15 years now. I was a college athlete at Lipscomb University here in Nashville. I ran distances from the mile all the way up to the half marathon. Not saying this to brag or anything, but I was pretty fast, so I do know what I'm talking about. I have ran many hundreds and hundreds of miles here in Nashville. So I've seen a lot of this city and what the running scene has to offer here. Now this is my list, this is not the list, so everyone's gonna like different places for different reasons, but this is my list, places that I've ran personally, that I've really enjoyed, that I think you might enjoy too. So whether you're just starting to run or just want a nice place to go out for a jog or even a walk, any of these places would be a perfect place for you to get out and get some steps in. So number one on my list, and really the first place a lot of people think when they think of running in Nashville, is gonna be Shelby Park. Shelby Park is located in East Nashville and is mainly comprised of paved Greenway walking trails, but they do have dirt trails for mountain biking and trail running. It is a mostly flat park, making it pretty unique to this list. A lot of the places to run here are quite hilly, being in the Mid-South, but Shelby Park is where a lot of my friends and I get our long runs in. It is located near Opryland Mall, along the banks of the Cumberland River. Shelby Park also encompasses Cornelia Ford Air Park. Cornelia Ford Air Park is an open space that used to be an old landing strip for airplanes. The landing strip has been turned into a walking, cycling, and running path. It's a great place to do really anything that requires a lot of open space. I've done many workouts on the airstrip. It's a great place to get a time trial in. Various organizations host races on the airstrip because it is a nice, I believe it's a 1.25 mile loop just on the airstrip. So if you're looking to go flat and fast, it's a good place. But if you're also looking to, fly a kite, do anything with your family, just go on a walk, it's a really nice place to do that. Next up on the list is gonna be Percy Park. So Percy is the largest park in Nashville. It encompasses 2,684 acres of space. There are rocky, rugged trails if you wanna do that trail running scene. There are paved trails for walkers and bikers. There are horse trails for horses if you would like equestrian. There's also a really well-kept cross-country course. So this brings back a lot of memories for me. Almost all of the universities here in Nashville run their cross-country meets at this course. And in fact, just a couple weeks ago, I went to go see my alma mater, Lipscomb University's first cross-country race this season. It was a blast going out there and getting to see my team run. But this is a really good place if you want to run on some grass. But it's also just a beautiful place to run. It's really hilly, wooded scenery, whether you're running on the cross-country course or you're running on the paved parks in the path. There are miles and miles of trails to get your short or long runs in. Now keep in mind, if you are on the paved paths, there are a lot of hills in Percy Park. So come prepared. Some of them are not for the faint of heart. So if you don't mind hills, this could be a really good place for you to run. If you do mind hills, probably stick to the cross-country course or head to the next park on this list. Another great place to run is Edwin Park. So I grouped this after Percy because they are side-by-side parks. You may not even tell a difference going from one park to the next, but Edwin Park, the Greenway is much flatter. There are still miles and miles of trails, and you can start at Percy and cross the road into Edwin and never leave the Greenway. Edwin Park has a nature center with bathrooms, so that's a convenient place to start and end your runs. It spans approximately 1,000 acres. Similar to Percy Park, there are paved, wooded, hilly hiking trails, dirt, rocky running trails if you want to get into the trail running scene, but the main Greenway system does run through the park, and that is where I personally have done most of my running in this park. It's a great place for workouts, long runs, easy runs, really the whole gauntlet, with plenty of parking. All right, next. This is probably one of the most popular places to run in the city, especially if you're a jogger, if you're a walker, if you're running a little short run, and that's gonna be Centennial Park. This is where the famous Nashville Parthenon is. There are plenty of paved walking trails and sidewalks and cultural landmarks here. It is a bustling park Lots to see and do. There are beautiful ponds, streams, and getting to see the Parthenon from all angles running around this park is just really a pleasure, but it is also a really great place to run. It's also close to Vanderbilt University, and in that area there are quite a few sidewalks. So if you don't want to be confined to the park, there are sidewalks around to be able to run on. That's not the case in a lot of Nashville. There are not too many sidewalks here. Next is going to be the Richland Creek Greenway. So this greenway runs in the Nations neighborhood of the city. It also runs through McCabe Golf Course. I run this part of town quite often. The run club I'm a part of meets in the Nations, and we run on McCabe Golf Course quite a bit. This is another bustling part of town. You're going to see a lot of walkers, a lot of cyclists. It really feels like you're in a sprawling neighborhood, because you are. The Nations has one of the best running cultures in the city. If you want to find out more about the Nations and my particular run club and our events, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to update you on any of our latest info. Next is going to be the Metro Center Levee Trail. So this is a long trail, and it borders the Cumberland River on the north side of town. This one's a really good place to run if you like city skyline views. As you might expect with the name Metro Center Levee Trail, it is a levee, so you're on the river the entire time, and it is elevated above the river level. So you get to see almost 360-degree panoramic views wherever you are. Just a really enjoyable place to run. There are limited bathroom stops and limited places to stop and rest, so keep that in mind if you do want to run there, but I highly, highly recommend this one. Next is going to be Sevier Park. This is in the 12 South neighborhood of Nashville. It is not one of the bigger places to run on this list, but it is a really nice community, nice walking trails, and it is close to all the 12 South shopping and dining. So if you are out for lunch, a business meeting, or anything like that, it's a really easy place to go get a quick run in after lunch if you're on 12 South for any reason. Another one is Bicentennial Capitol Mall Park. This one's similar to Centennial Park, is going to be more of an urban park feel. There are many monuments. It's next to the State Museum, and you get to see a nice clear view of the State Capitol building up on the hill. It has a 1.3 mile loop around the park with intermixing trails as well. Also, for the non-faint of heart, right across the street are the stairs to the Capitol building. If you want to get some elevation gain, there are groups who meet at these steps in the mornings and do stair workouts, if that's your kind of thing. Not particularly my kind of thing, but a lot of people do enjoy that. All right, a little bit further down the list is Radnor Lake Park. Now, this is a really popular park in the city. It's a little bit further down on my list because it is not extremely runner friendly. There is a perfect trail for running that goes around the lake that has that soft wood chip surface, which is perfect for running. But you're technically not allowed to run on this trail. When I first moved to Nashville, I wasn't aware of this fact, and I did run on it. I did get some nasty looks from other walkers when I was unaware that runners are not allowed on this trail. So if you are going to be walking with your family, this is a great one to go to. You are allowed to run in the park, but only on the paved surface walking trails. So it's a little bit more of a pass through if you're going to be running a longer distance, but it is worth checking out for sure. Now, this next one isn't technically in city limits, but it is a very popular large park with the residents around it, and that is Long Hunter State Park. Long Hunter State Park is located near Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and it is really popular with trail runners. I've talked with several people in Mount Juliet who love running here daily, weekly. It is located on the shores of Percy Priest Lake, making it a serene setting to get your miles in. While not in the city, it is the largest park on this list at 2,600 acres. Most of that is wooded. The next park is very near and dear to my heart because it's in my backyard, and that is Two Rivers Park. So Two Rivers Park is the main park in the Donaldson neighborhood of Nashville. It lies upon the Stones River Greenway, which connects to the larger Greenway system in Nashville. I talked about it in my Donaldson neighborhood tour video. Check out this link if you want to see that video. It is a very runner-friendly park. Wide open spaces if you want to get some grass miles in. It is a little bit hilly, but not too bad compared to some of the other parks on this list. And it being connected to the larger Greenway system makes it a really nice place to run if you want to get long or short runs in. And last but not least on this list is a new park, and I actually made a video covering this park. That is Ravenwood Park. I'm not going to go quite in depth as I did in that video, but if you want to watch that, you can check it out here. Ravenwood Park is a new park in the Donaldson Hermitage neighborhood of Nashville. It is on top of an old 18-hole golf course. It is a park-like serene setting, and they did repave the old golf cart trail. So there's lots of paved trails to run on and walk on. And that is just phase 1 of the park. Phase 2 of the park is going to incorporate all 800 acres of the park. The Stone Rivers Greenway already runs through the park, connecting you to the greater Nashville Greenway system, but they are going to be extending the Greenway into the park during phase 2 in the next couple of years. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to add a really great place to run in the city. It's going to be a great place place for workouts, long runs, anything like that. And that is my list of favorite places to run in Nashville. I'm sure I've left a lot of places off, but these are just my personal favorites. I'd love to hear about your favorite places to run. Please leave a comment about where you like to run, because honestly, I haven't ran all the places in Nashville, so I'd like to check out your favorite place. So leave a comment with your favorite place to run. Again, my name is Wesley Meyer. I'm a realtor here in the Nashville area. Reach out if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell a property here. And again, don't forget, my first time homebuyer consultation is free with myself and my team. Link for that is in the description. I hope you found value in this video. I love talking about running. Come check out Wild Ox Run Club. We meet on Wednesday nights in the Nations. If you want to find out more about it, please reach out to me and I'll get you more info. But until next time, my name is Wesley Meyer. Have a good one.